There is kindness in everyone. If every human on this planet would want and would be able to do something to save the earth and make it a better place again, there would now be billions of acts of kindness, compassion, and people would have lived in a healthier environment with happier and healthier people. We know that the idea of saving the planet sounds huge, but in spite of this fact, every person can make a difference, and no deed is too small to matter. Every choice you make in life impacts the environment you live in, the people you care about, and even the society you live in. This is how powerful you are, and this is how much power we all have without even realizing it. Our planet depends on our life choices. If they are healthy, the planet will also be healthy. But if we make not so healthy choices, well, you can already guess what will happen. Talking about choices, these can be some of those healthy choices you can make to create a better place for you, your family and your future children and grandchildren. 1. Create a bee and bird friendly garden. Butterflies, bees, and birds add beauty to our gardens, but those aren't the only reasons to invite them in. Birds, just like bees, do a lot for us. Their assistance in the pollination process helps ensure that we humans have enough food to eat. Unfortunately, more than 40% of pollinating insects, especially birds and butterflies, are now threatened with extinction. Keep in mind that you shouldn't worry about honeybees' extinction, because there is no such thing. People have cultivated them in mass and now they are fighting other bees, trying to establish dominance and threatening them with extinction. So you should be concerned about the 3,999 other bee species living in North America, most of which are solitary, peaceful, stingless, ground nesting bees you have probably never heard of. Even the bumblebee is now threatened with extinction. This is the reason why, if you choose to create a pollinator-friendly garden, your choice will result in a healthier environment, will save them from extinction, and they will make sure that your plants are going to produce seeds and fruits, resulting in bigger and healthier homegrown crops of fruits and vegetables for you. Here are some tips for creating a pollinator-friendly garden. Avoid using pesticides. Leave out a little pot of water for drinking and bathing. Provide flowers with easily accessible pollen and nectar. Arrange plants in groups. If you want them to stay, provide them shelter. 2. Use energy efficient light bulbs. If you want to adopt a variety of habits, lifestyle choices, and techniques to live an eco-friendly life, you should replace an incandescent light bulb with an energy efficient one. By doing so, you can reduce carbon dioxide emissions by 500 kilograms. Energy efficient light bulbs last up to 12 times as long as traditional bulbs, using less electricity to emit the same amount of light as a traditional bulb. These light bulbs shine brighter, last longer, reduce pollution, and also reduce the amount of energy that's required to power them. They're an amazing everyday solution because they help to lower your electricity bill, work better, and they are less toxic for you and the environment's health. 3. Reuse your plastic and paper bags instead of throwing them. Studies have shown that the average person uses a plastic bag for only 12 minutes before discarding it, rather than collecting an abundance of single-use plastic bags that are not only inconvenient but harmful to the environment and costly. Try using a reusable shopping bag. By doing this, you will save money because you will not have to buy other bags anymore. Make fewer trips to and from your car because reusable bags are durable and can carry more at a time. And the most important is that you will help reduce pollution. An estimated 500 billion to 1 trillion plastic bags are used each year, and they are ending up in oceans, soils, animals, and rivers. Also, beware of the paper bags too. When you are questioning yourself if you should buy paper or plastic bags, the answer is almost instinctive, and you often tend to choose paper. But is it better? The answer is no. Unfortunately, paper bags generate 70 more air pollutants than plastic and 50 times more water pollutants than plastic. It takes 91% less energy to recycle a plastic bag than it does a paper bag. So instead of being in the position of asking yourself if you should buy paper or plastic bags, bring the ones from your home. Reuse the ones you have, because this way you won't encourage those large enterprises to pollute by buying their bags. 4. Have at least a meat-free day or a meat-free meal per day. If you really want to reduce the human impact on the environment, the simplest and cheapest thing anyone can do is to eat less meat. We don't suggest that you shouldn't consume meat anymore, but try consuming it in small quantities. Carnivores tend to eat about 230 million tons of animals a year, twice as much as we did 30 years ago. A chicken breast takes over 542 liters of water to produce. That could fill up your bathtub 7 times. Unfortunately, we are consuming the planet's natural resources faster than the earth can replenish them, so if you feel like you can't give up on eating meat, try to commit to one meat-free day a week or a meat-free meal per day, because it will help you be healthier, and we are sure that our planet will benefit from your healthy choice too. 5. Stop polluting the water. We all need water in order to survive. Plants, animals, insects, birds, and humans all together. Think about the fact that only 2% of all water on Earth is drinkable, and a significant amount of that is now polluted because of all the waste we keep dumping into it. If you want to make Earth a better planet, you should stop polluting the water, and whenever you see a bottle or any item dumped into it, just take it and throw it in the nearest trash can. You will make a difference and you will help the environment and the ecosystem more than you think. Life is precious. If you consider that too, try making the right choices for yourself and for the planet. 6. Recycle glass and aluminum. If you want to make a difference, instead of throwing away aluminum and glass bottles or items, consider recycling after using them. Recycling 1 pound of aluminum, 33 cans, saves about 7 kilowatt-hours of electricity. With the energy it takes to make just one new aluminum can from bauxite ore, you can make 20 recycled aluminum cans. An aluminum can that is thrown away today will still be an aluminum can 500 years from now. Aluminum is considered a sustainable metal, which means it can be recycled again and again with no loss of material. Also, a modern glass bottle would take 4,000 years or more to decompose. It's important to recycle it because it doesn't degrade through the recycling process, so it can be used repeatedly. 7. Switch to rechargeable batteries. Everyone should know that the corrosive acid in throwaway batteries is extremely damaging to the soil when they end up in landfills. Rechargeable batteries produce less waste because they can be recharged with a simple battery charger and reused hundreds of times. Also, this solution is less expensive because you consume less energy by recharging them. By using them, you will pollute less, save more money, and you will notice a better performance because the normal batteries start by delivering 1.5 volts when new, but they usually decrease their power throughout their lifespan. But the good news is that rechargeable batteries deliver constantly 1.2 volts of energy the entire time they are in use. The best thing about rechargeable batteries is that you will save a trip to the market every time your batteries are consumed, and you can use this time doing things that you love. 8. Minimize the use of plastic. While it is an important material for our economy, providing multiple benefits to modern day living, plastic can take thousands of years to biodegrade. Single-use plastic is having a devastating effect on our environment and ecosystem. It is polluting the natural environment, having a significant impact on our oceans. Fish and shellfish consume tiny plastic pieces, which accumulate when they are eaten by larger fish. The plastic itself is toxic, but it also absorbs lots of poisonous chemicals from the ocean. Instead of buying items made of plastic, try buying items made of glass or other materials that have less toxicity and last more than the plastic ones. Plastics contain chemicals that are known to cause cancer, birth defects, immune system suppression, reproductive problems, and developmental problems in children, so whenever you can, try minimizing consumption of plastic because it will not only save your health, but the animals and the environment too. 9. Turn your computer off overnight. Climate change is real. All our decisions have an impact on it, and we can improve it or worsen it. Our planet's health depends on our choices. One of the significant sources of energy consumption is computer usage. Nowadays they are more accessible, and we often need them, because they make our lives easier and connect us to the people we love, no matter how far the distance is between us. If you want to make a change, turn your computer off overnight. This way you will reduce the power you use. Leaving it on wastes electricity and can slightly increase your power bill. Computer performance generally benefits from an occasional reboot. If you use your computer for only a few hours once a day, or less often, turn it off when you are done. But you should keep in mind that, if you are turning it on multiple times a day, it can shorten the computer's lifespan, so be mindful about how much time you use your computer and how you use it, because these two factors can have a serious impact on your health, your personal computers, and on the environment too. 10. Adjust your temperature. Having an ideal room temperature leads to better health, comfort, and energy savings, all while helping to protect the environment. Your thermostat controls half of your energy bill, costing more than your appliances, electronics, and lighting combined. By only heating your home when it's necessary, you will reduce your bills and you will also be able to help out the environment. The average American home emits about 13 tons of air-clogging carbon dioxide annually via boilers, furnaces, and water heaters. Adjusting your temperature, only when you are home, and only when you feel the need to, could reduce your home heating and cooling energy use by at least 10-15%, and will surely help the environment too. Adjusting the temperature in your home by just 1 degree can save you 10% on your energy use over the year. If you don't make a change now, then when?